everyone. Right, so as the title says, today we are rehousing my Linothele fallax. I have been putting this one off for a while, if I'm honest. Been debating it for about 5 weeks, and in that time the spider actually moulted again. You'll just see it moving at the bottom there. But yeah, I have been putting this off because if I'm honest, this one does scare the shit out of me a little bit. But we'll see how it goes. So this is me just putting together the enclosure for it. I just used a basic topsoil substrate and a few bits of cork back. I just wanted to give it plenty of options in regards to a hide and plenty of things to web up, but I didn't want to bring it too high because I didn't want to be too close to the top, because like I say, this can be a fast spider if it wants to be, and it's not one that I've been sort of comfortable in the idea of dealing with in the past, if I'm honest. So there we have it, finished enclosure. You can see a few different cork backs in there, a few different options for hides, so the spider will have plenty of places to tuck itself away if it needs to. So the lid is, I didn't have a lid for this, so I've just made one myself. So this one's in 2 parts. So the back bit I'll stay fixed in place for the most time, and I'll just shift that front bit back and forth as and when I need to. So here, this is me just trying to entice the spider out of the old pot. As I say, I was quite nervous about doing this, so it was in a big tub with 2 skewers taped together, because I just didn't want to take any real risk with it if I could help it. It wouldn't come out at first, so I laid the pot down and I was able to steer it towards one end, and you'll see here, you see the stick shaking, and that is genuinely a sign of my nerves. I think it is sort of exaggerated by the fact that the skewer was so long, but yeah, I was shaking as I was doing that. So just carefully move that tub out of the way, and the spider is left in there. Like I say, this one has recently moulted, so it's now probably about 4.5, maybe 5 inch leg span. Sorry, bit shoddy camera work there. But yeah, so the next stage was to get it in a catch cup, and it was at this point that I realised that the big tub I was using didn't actually have a flat bottom. As you'll see there, there's gaps around the edge, it's wobbling a bit on that cup, so luckily the middle bit was flat. You'll sort of see the line at the bottom of the tub in the bottom corner there, so I was able to just usher her across. No problem really in keeping her inside the tub and just get her onto that flat piece. And the next step was getting that piece of card under there. And there we have it, safely in the cup, pretty stress free. say a couple of photographs here, and in this second one you can see the blue really coming through on the legs. I also noticed that at some point she'd lost a leg and that had regrown. We get a slightly better look at that. So my plan was rehousing, as you'll see there, just slid both bits of the lid across and give the spider a small space to go in to. And like I said, despite all my sort of wariness and fears about doing this, she was actually really good and really well behaved. It was really stress free, apart from a slight moment here where she was hanging a bit, but yeah, she went in. So a couple of minutes later now she's just sat. She did actually go and have a drink just after I'd finished filming this section, but I didn't manage to get that on video. But I did manage to get a couple of nice close-ups just to show you some of the colours on her, and they're the contrast between the legs and the abdomen, and you get a good view of those massive spinnerets. And here you get a better view of that reformed leg on the back right hand side. And like I said, she is a female. This was confirmed only just through this recent molt. I didn't actually know she was a female when I was rehousing her. It was afterwards, when I'd had a chance to sex the molt, that I found that out. So now this is about 24 hours later. She's had a good chance to start webbing up the enclosure. You see she's managed to go all around up the sides to a certain point, and you'll just see where the light is catching the web, just to show you the way it's gone across to the other side. So like I say, she has been a busy girl. And there she is, just settled at the back in that hide. So I will keep you updated, but thanks for watching. See you all in the next one. Ta-ra.